Skills are cheap. Passion is priceless. Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? This is your boy Big Doula here at the Lorekings Monday Motivation, and today I'm going to be talking about a quote from Gary Vee from the Gary Vee Show and Vandermedia. So what is this quote and why is it so important? This quote is the embodiment of hustle, the embodiment of work. Because I think hustle sometimes is now being used as a term people are just throwing around. This is about hard work. This is about achieving that 10,000 hour rule. This is about achieving mastery. This is about striving for what you want. And you don't get there by just raw talent alone. And yeah, when you start, not everyone starts at the same place, and that's the way you should look at it. For my creatives out there, you know, you can look and you can see people that can paint better than you, draw better than you, write better than you, come up with better ideas and all this other stuff. When you first start off, when you first start the mission, it's like starting a marathon, but not everyone's starting in the same place, and that's okay. That's okay, but you can put the work in. You will always find someone that is more naturally gifted than you at a particular subject. Even the person that's at the top will one day no longer be at the top. Just look at athletics, look at sports. You know, the 100-meter dash. You have people that rise and then they fall. They always get beat in the end. At some point in time, you'll always get beat in the end, but you gotta get out there and work. And in the creative space, it's the same thing. Do you write every day? Do you draw every day? Do you sing every day? Do you perform every day? Do you make a beat every day? Whatever you're doing in the creative space, are you doing it to your max? Are you doing it to the max of other people? Are you outworking people to the point where they can't compete with you because you're putting in the time, even though they have all these gifts and all these talents that they've just naturally been given? That doesn't mean they can defeat you. That doesn't mean that you can't be the best too. That doesn't mean that you can't outwork them, because you can. And the reason why I like this quote so much, because in the beginning it says skills are cheap. That's not to say education is cheap. That's not to say knowledge is cheap. It's to say that just having the skill doesn't mean that you can outperform people. Just because you have the skill doesn't mean you're a master at it. To be the person that you want to be, you have to put the passion into it, because the skills are here, but the skills with the passion takes you up here. This reminds me a lot. I played college football. And you get there and everybody is these physical specimens, physical freaks, and everybody can play. Everybody's fast, everybody's tall, everybody's strong. But those that have the passion to work a little bit harder in the weight room, those that have the passion to do more film study, those that had the passion to do the extra stuff were the ones that played, and then the ones that went on to the NFL. And that's the way that works. Skills, just a mere being 6 foot tall or 6'1" and running X fast, and this got them there, but the passion took them to the next level. The passion got you on the field. And it's the same thing with being creative. It's the same thing with writing. It's the same thing with songwriting. Same thing with performing. Same thing about becoming an entertainer. Same thing if you want to become a comedian. Same thing. You have the skill. Everybody can get the skill, but do you have the passion to take you past the next level? I remember seeing this thing with Cat Williams would talk about how for 3 straight years he made $20,000 a year, and then the next year he made $7 million. He wasn't an overnight success. He didn't get tremendously better in 1 year. It was just that the passion kept going, kept grinding, kept punching, kept fighting, hitting the wall, hitting the wall, hitting the wall, and then he broke through. And that's what it is, and that's what this quote means. Gary Vee also just put out a new book, Askgaryvee. It's freaking fantastic. I just finished it like 2 weeks ago. I suggest you go pick it up. I'll put the link in the video. You can go check it out. It'll be down below on YouTube, probably up top on social media. Check out the book. It is fantastic. I listened to it in the audiobook version of the book because Gary Vee and his voice, and if you ever saw any of his videos or how he goes about it, I couldn't imagine reading it. I had to listen to the guy because he's very intense. He's a hard-working guy, like just pounds it out, fellow Jersey cat. So, you know, I love my Jersey people, but he's real aggressive with it, and the audiobook is fantastic. And right now, if you check, Amazon allows you to get 1 book for free if you sign up for Audible. So if you never sign up for Audible, you can go get this book for free. Check it out. It's Gary Vee ripping it up. This is your boy Big Doula here at the Lord Kings. Watch, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Peace. Aristotle once said, there's only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. Welcome creatives, creators, writers, and those that dream more. This your boy, Big Doula, here at the Lord Kings. Monday